Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading, and remember it will not resonate with all Pisces individuals, but I'm looking for answers to new energies or positive energies, hopefully, for Pisces. Like I said, Sun, Moon, and Rising. See what we can get here. And in the end, I will give you a love reading. I'll do a 3-card, 3-pile love reading for you to choose from. Because sometimes, you know, when I ask for main energies, it doesn't always direct it towards love. Even though people want that, sometimes you got to wait for it in the oracle cards. Sometimes they need to tell you something else that's very, very important, so don't neglect it. But some of you feel like you don't trust your intuition, or maybe you feel like your intuition is off, or other people may feel that are around you that they don't understand you, with the High Priestess in reverse. Now, subject at hand are blessings. You can have blessings that are coming in and growth. For a few of you that want to start a family, it's a good time, the current environment, or this is what you're trying to do. There may be some arguments, though, in it with the Five of Swords. Maybe you're arguing over these blessings that are coming in. That someone's arguing with you when you feel like you want to go forward with something, with growth. Or, like I said, starting a family may cause arguments in some way with the Five of Swords. What is your goal? What crowns you is a passionate new beginning with the Ace of Rods in the upright. Foundation is the Eight of Wands. Communications coming in very, very quickly, back and forth. Possibly some of you may travel. It has a lot to do with, it's a very fiery energy. So I'm thinking growth is coming in, but you may have some resistance from people, or you even may resist it. In the past, you didn't have your happily ever after, or you felt like it didn't come in the way you wanted it to, or you did not feel like you got 100% the emotional contentment that you were wanting. Now, I will clarify these. You know, when I clarify, it changes the story up. I say that all the time, so stick with me. In the very near future, the Lovers is in reverse. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to get a divorce all the time. People always think this. It could be, but not always. It could be because you had an argument over something that is coming in pretty quickly. And maybe the reason why you want to go for this growth or blessings or take this message or travel, whatever it is because you think it's going to bring you what you're wanting. And it may be at odds with people that you're involved with. We'll find out more, like I said. Now, possible future outcome advice from the universe is the Eight of Swords. And it depends what the next card is, but usually when I see this, is someone trying to break free from a situation. It doesn't mean they can't break free, you know, it means that they think they can't. But the story with this card, or the meaning with it, is that there's always a way out. There's always a way out, okay? What is coming towards you is the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness, Pisces. Someone's offering you a cup of love, cup of emotions, cup of friendship, all that from the outside environment. So people may be arguing with that, you know, in some reason with you. Someone may be arguing, but you may also be feeling trapped. But like I said, just know that it doesn't have to be that way. You do not have to feel trapped, or you don't have to be trapped. Hopes and fears is a King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can be an earth element, an earth sign, but it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody who is very dogmatic, very practical, oftentimes successful, oftentimes leaders in the community. But a lot of readers, and I've been to them when they said this, because my husband all the time is a King of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be an earth sign. He is not an earth sign, but this card comes up as him. Very good providers in a marriage also. Final outcome, there is collaboration. There is hard work to be made, but it's there. People are getting together and willing to work on a situation. Now, this is a good reading so far, but I need to find out more, okay? Because it's got to tell us more. We've got to find out what the Empress is there and why the Five of Swords is there. Because the Five of Swords can be a pretty heated argument, you know? So the Empress in the upright, yes, over past heartbreak. Three of Swords, that popped out. Someone is worried over past heartbreak. They're bringing up the past and may argue with you, or you may argue with somebody. So the Empress in the upright, Five of Swords, crossing it, Three of Swords, clarifying in reverse while you're there. for Pisces. Pisces got something good coming in though, with the King of Pentacles. So it could be with the King of Pentacles that's over here or there. Like I said, it could be an earth sign, but it doesn't have to be an earth sign. It could be just somebody who is put out, you know, maybe because you made a request of something or wanting to do something, like I said, that may involve communications and travel, and they may say, well, I don't want to do this, and you may have a little bit of an argument, you know, and it has to do with past situations that involve the Three of Swords. Now, with Crown Jewelry, your goal is the Ace of Rods, and this is a really good card. It's Passionate New Beginnings. Like I said, I need 2 cards for Pisces. That's what crowns them. 2 cards for Pisces for what crowns them. Something's trying to come out. I gotta let it. Yeah, someone's going to come out of feeling left out and not having enough with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's what they're attempting to. Because this is the main energy, okay? This is just telling you whys and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that this is going to happen. This is just the why this is occurring most of the time. Most of the time. So the Ace of Rods in the upright, Five of Pentacles in reverse was what crowns Pisces. I need another card. The other one wanted to come out, so I had to let it. Yeah, and coming out of feeling betrayed, not having enough, people messing you over. You're coming out of that. You're going for passionate new beginnings, and you very well may do it, because it looks that way. Now, the foundation is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, I told you what that's all about. I need 2 cards. Find out more. Are you traveling? Are you communicating? Or are you doing both? So, Eight of Wands, why are you there? 2 cards, please, for Pisces. The Hermit, coming out of hermit mode and coming out of embattlement. So the foundation is you don't want to battle or fight, but you also don't want to be hiding away and pining away and not doing anything with your life. So some of you, like I said, is still may travel or communicate. It's still the same. But you are coming out of the feeling stuck mode, you know. In the past, you got the Ten of Cups in reverse. You're feeling like, well, I wanted my happily ever after, but this isn't exactly what I expected it to be, you know. I wanted my overall emotional contentment where I wanted to be. I wanted my home, you know, the good job, the lovers that want to, you know, be there with me. It's all kind of things. So the Ten of Cups in reverse while you're there in the past position for Pisces. 2 cards, please. 2 cards. And negative, there it is again. A lot of this has to do with past energies of the people that you are dealing with, or even all the way back to childhood it could be, with the Six of Cups in reverse. It's like you're having memories of nostalgia of things that didn't come in, of how you maybe were wanting in love or, you know, emotional type stuff. But it looks like this is what you're hoping for is the Ten of Cups, your happily ever after, because it clarifies it again. Even though you feel like I didn't get what I want, especially in the past with people from the past, I am still hoping for my Ten of Cups. And you may be telling that to people around you, and they may give you a little trouble with it, saying, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, Pisces is sure, okay? If you're a cross watcher and watch it, yes, Pisces is sure they want a passionate new beginning. They are sure they want their happily ever after. So, the Lovers in reverse in the very near future. So you may be having a little, you know, falling out with someone you care about. Sometimes it has to do with more than one person. With the Lovers, not always though. So the Lovers in reverse, while you're there in the very near future for Pisces, who's put out? Who is put out? Is it Pisces is put out or their lover? Who is it? Someone doesn't want you to make a decision on this because they're saying wait, because other things may can't come in with the Three of Wands. So this is why they're put out. They're wanting you to hold back on a decision. They want you to be safe about what you're deciding to go into because they think maybe something else better will come in later with the Three of Wands. Now, this is a possible future outcome and advice from the universe. Is the Eight of Swords in reverse. And I told you what that was all about, but I need 2 more cards. Eight of Swords in reverse while you're there for Pisces. That's a possible future outcome or advice from the universe while you're there. Moving on from a troubling situation and uncomfortableness and not having balance. So your fears are that this is where you feel like you have an interference or feeling trapped. You're afraid you won't be able to do what you need to do with the Six of Swords in reverse. And you're afraid there's a lot of imbalance in your life. It's going to cause a lot of imbalance. So the universe is telling you with the Eight of Swords in reverse, you can break free from this situation where you feel like you can't move on and have imbalance. Okay? The main energy is here, breaking free from the Eight of Swords. Okay? I got people that argue with me. That's not what it means. It does when I read it. And this is my cards, okay? And I'm connecting with the universe. But we got the Ace of Cups coming towards you. And that, like I told you what that was about, someone wants to offer you friendship, love, kindness, gifts. It doesn't matter. Something of the emotional nature. So the Ace of Cups in the upright, while you're there, for Pisces, coming towards them or the outside environment. I'm thinking you're getting an offer. And people aren't going to be happy about it. Because you're getting an offer. But what's clarifying it while you're getting this offer is, like I said, someone's still not happy. The King of Swords may use sharp words with you. It can be an air sign energy, but it doesn't have to be. It's just somebody who's very sharp words. And they may tell you, don't take this offer with the Chariot in reverse. It doesn't mean you shouldn't. It just means that you are going against people that don't want you to go forward for some reason. And it's going to be different for everybody. I'm reading for a lot of Pisces. But the clarifying, the main energy is something is being offered to you, and the people around you, as the outside environment, do not want you to accept it and move forward with this. Now, your hopes and fears is the King of Pentacles. Maybe you're hoping this person will go in the upright and stand by you and be practical about what you're wanting in life and, and listen. So the King of Pentacles in the upright while you're there in the hopes and fears for Pisces. While you're there in the hopes and fears for Pisces. 2 cards, please. King of Cups, that could be you in reverse. You're dealing with more than one person. You could be dealing with other family members. Maybe you're trying to make a choice between people. Maybe you're wanting someone to be a certain way. Be practical, where in reality they're kind of like a little short-tempered, because I did see the Five of Swords there where there's an argument with you, the King of Cups, the water sign. So these are just hopes and fears. This is what's going in your head, what you're wanting. You want a practical person, and you're fearing maybe arguments, and you just, sick of it. In the end, you get the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Someone works with you. More than one person usually when I get the Three of Pentacles, but they work hard and diligently on something. So the Three of Pentacles in the upright is the final outcome while you're there for Pisces. Queen of Pentacles and Judgment. Yeah, they're not going to be 100%. They're going to work with you. They're going to finally decide to work with you, but they're not 100% trusting with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're going to go, okay, I'll try this, but don't say I didn't warn you, and things of that nature. Can you see all this? Let me push this down. I meant to do that earlier. And like I said, I'll do the love reading for everyone, but it's kind of a strange situation all the way around, where someone is feeling like, I'll work with you, but don't say I didn't told you so or whatever. But let's get another card. So the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Judgment card. While you're there's a final outcome for Pisces. If someone puts their swords down, their guard down, they're really starting to take off the blindfold and see things, but they feel like it's still an unfortunate situation, even though they're going to collaborate. So you got some negative Nancy's around you that say you can't do something, and they may actually cause you a little trouble. Actually, they, just don't falter just because someone doesn't want you to do something. For some of you, it'll be starting a family, like I said. Others going to travel, maybe taking up communications, maybe accepting something that you love, because even though Ace of Cups is there and it's an emotional type offer, it is usually something that you love, and it could be a job for all we know, because we do see the Three of Pentacles at the end, but people are arguing with you, and they may still argue after a while, because I do see them still kind of in reverse. They do take their swords down, but it's like they're slowly doing it, Now, I'll give you a love reading. We'll put these up, and I'll be right back in a second following this. It's going to be on the same video, though. Hello Pisces, this is your love reading. I'm going to draw 3 cards in 3 piles and let you choose what you feel is right for you. So this is the first pile for 3 cards for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, new energies. I need new energies of love from the angels. Tell us something. 3 cards, please. And I need a second pile. Oops, something wants to come out. There's attraction there. Don't pick that just because you want the attraction. I need 3 cards for Pisces, please. Or actually, yeah, give me 3. Maybe, let's rock the boat here. Give me 3 cards for the second pile. 3 more. Since that fell out, you know. Sun, Moon, Rising for Pisces. New energies, positive energies, hopefully, for Pisces. Third pile for Pisces. 3 cards, please. Sun, Moon, Rising. Love reading for Pisces. Let's put these aside. I may grab them again if I need clarification. But the first pile, if you chose, it says give a relationship a chance. For some of you who picked this, there could be a future engagement, and this could be the one. See it? Give this relationship a chance. So maybe you're having doubts on somebody. It could lead to an engagement. See it? Your love life is ascending, and it could it's going to be a higher type commitment anyway. And this could be the one. So, ooh, that's interesting for those that pick pile number 1. Just saying. Number 2. Attraction, we already knew that. There's an attraction there. Someone's attracted to somebody. It says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe someone is attracted to you that's kind of unusual, that you may have not have considered before, or maybe you thought they weren't your type, or that kind of person's not your type. It says keep an open mind. And playfulness. It's to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. Enjoy yourself with this person. And if you did have a falling out with them because they are a little bit unusual and maybe they said something a little different, it says forgiving and learning. Just learn from it and realize that some people are just different from other people. But there is a strong attraction there for you, or for them for you, or you for them, or both. Now, the third pile, if you pick this, is passion. It's all about passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That's fine. Passion is always good to have. And it talks about chemistry. Make sure you have chemistry with somebody. Make sure the passion is there. Don't just go into something that is comfortable, to where, yeah, it may bring you stability, but you want to go for the excitement, someone that you really want to be with, someone that really, rocks your boat, So, because if you don't go with someone that you have passion and chemistry with, it'll just lead to separation later, or you just want to take off, or they'll want to take off because there's no chemistry there. So, what I'm feeling, and I go with my feelings with this too, and I don't care what people think, because it's usually right, it is usually right, that go with the person that you are drawn to, that really do something for you. That because if you go with someone just comfortable that everybody expects you to go with, you just won't be happy later on. I can vouch for that. I've been there, So this is your reading. Hopefully everything works out. And I will talk to you later, okay? Bye.